Page 14, I saw three ships. This is a fun piece. A bit tricky because it's so fast. Well, you'll have to take it fast. Yeah. So I'll go through the process I used to learn a piece of music and we'll see what I end up with. I look it over. I like to have an idea how long it is. It's 2 pages of music long. I see a repeat sign, but there's only 2 pages of music to learn. That's what I'm after. Clef signs are still treble and bass clef. The time signature is 3/4 time. So there's 3 counts in a measure, and this quarter note gets a count. And I look it over, I see a whole lot of quarter notes and rests. There is a half note stuck in occasionally, okay. The hands are playing one hand at a time, so I'm going to take both hands together. The right hand starts here, and the left hand and comes in on measure 5 is here. So we're here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, and then the left hand. Rest. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now that rhythm, let's be careful here. Start at measure 9. Slowly it's 1, 2. You're resting on beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Now measure 13, it's not a quarter note rest. Now it's a half note. Hang on to it. 1, 2, 3. See, the left hand still plays on beat 3, but it's different. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So you gotta hold the half notes down, a full thingy, whatever that is. So I go through and I work out the notes and the rhythms, and then I go back over it slowly and carefully, and I get rid of the hesitations. And you should be able to play this without looking at the keyboard, so you can remember which finger is on which key, and you're just using that. And once I have that, I'll think about the articulation. That is the phrasing, the slurs. Connect them. See, when I first learn a piece, I connect everything, except you have to lift up to the rest. You have to play the rest. You play a rest by being quiet. But connect it. Rest. Connect it. Yeah. And then these 2-note slurs. Usually with 2-note slurs, we go down, up, down, up. Just make sure the second note here is louder than the first. To here, da-dum. So I put in the slurs and phrases. They're not all phrases. Some of them are slurs. The point is connect them within the curved line, connect the notes for this piece. Then I think about the dynamics. P at the beginning is piano for soft. Whatever you think soft is, soft, whatever. And then measure 5, get this hairpin, you're going to go up to loud for measure 8. Don't get loud to measure 8, you have to plan it out. So measure 5 is still soft. Now come up just a little bit for measure 6. A little bit more for measure 7. Now, I did it a measure at a time. Just a little louder, little louder, little louder, and we're here. Yeah, soft. Yeah, and then come down a little bit to moderately loud. And you're staying pretty much there until the last line of measure 25. All of a sudden come down because you were moderately loud, but you have 2 beats of rest in measure 24. Now you're soft, you go back up to loud like you did in the second line on page 14. Soft, loud. That last note is loud. Not really loud, just loud. So once I have an idea of the dynamics, then I'll think about the speed. And this is the kicker. The 180, this is a fast piece. You don't have to play it at that speed, and it needs to be accurate. So what is your 184? You decide on what's it feel like. copy me, please. You don't have to take it at that speed. Play around with the dynamics a little bit. Remember the natural accents? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I want to feel that. Let the wrist claps a little bit. I always let the wrist be flexible on this. Don't tense up and play with a stiff wrist. You don't have to get real flexible. That looks ridiculous. Just a little flexible is fine. Now the repeat sign there at the end of measure 24, that means you go all the way back to the beginning because there's no reverse repeat sign anywhere. So just go to the beginning and play the whole mess again and then play the last line. Let's play this slowly, very slowly together to check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the louds and softs. We're not performing it. We're just checking notes and rhythms. We will do the repeat though. So I'll give us 3 counts since there's 3 counts in a measure. 1, ready, go. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, rest. 1, 2. Rest. 1, 2. Rest. 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 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1. Rest. Repeat. 2, 3. Rest, rest. 2, 3. 1, rest. 1, rest. Rest. 1, 2. 1, 2. Rest. 1, 2. Rest. 2. Rest. 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. The last line. Rest, rest. There's a duet at the bottom of the page. I'd like to play that. I'm going to speed this up quite a bit. I'm going to give us 6 counts because it goes so fast. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go, and then we go. So we'll be ready to go. Also, I need you to go up an octave again. So just pretend middle C instead of here is up here. And instead of here, you're up here. Play it up here. Now when you start going really, really fast or really, really slow, you have to be careful with a metronome because it's hard to follow it when it's going boom, 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 or really slow. So we adjust the metronome to something that makes it a little easier to follow it. So I put the metronome on the first beat of the measure, the natural accent. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The metronome is beating that. 1, here. 1, 1. Those are measures. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Because if I put the metronome on 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, it's just going nuts. So just keep in mind this metronome is beating by the measure. And I'll give us 2 measures to come in. 1, 2, 3, go 2, 3, and then we come in. 1, 2, 3, go 2, 3.